It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll be watching the Houston Rockets playing against the Phoenix Suns. Well, for the Suns, they've yet to win against this squad this season. 2 games, 2 losses. We'll see if their luck changes tonight. And one of the guys we'll watch tonight is Ty Lawson. When he's on the floor, how does he impact the game so much, Shaq, given his size?
Well, I'm not a guard, but he's impossible to stay in front of either in the open court or in half court. He has great ability to change direction and stop on a dime. And when he's hot, watch out.
North Carolina guy.
North Kakalaki, one of the finest. He might be short, but he has the ability, honestly, to get to the rim at will. And there's no problem taking the contact and finishing the play at his size. That is a...
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche Latina in the NBA. An annual tradition's pleasure to bring it to you. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Here in Houston, position presently 8 games off the lead.
And you know, Houston, they've had a tremendous year. They're late in the season. Well, those people might be waiting for a little while longer.
I agree. It's clear they're not going anywhere.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Bledsoe and 9 of the backcourt. Warren is out there with Markieff Morris. And it's...
Look at their handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that?
You don't, Kevin. As a defender, you got to just stash that one in the memory bank and make sure it doesn't burn you the next time.
Suns on defense. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And how about the accuracy that was on display from three-point range in that game? They were lethal.
Yeah, splashing those threes as they did really allowed them to continuously deflate that crowd and keep them at bay. Boy, that was a nice road win for them, no doubt.
Houston shooting their first free throw of the night.
And thus far, really not their year when you talk about free throw shooting. Only around a 70% clip on the season.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play. A very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
There's the dish to Harden. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Not phased at all by
having a big defender
on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
At first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Out to the right wing. And a wide open look for Freak. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
And early on, they looked great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Now, here's Knight. What a tremendous game he played against Dallas. No luck. Harden with the defensive effort.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And Freak throws it down.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
And again, it's the Suns missing. Rockets have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Ariza outside. Howard setting the pick for Ariza. Harden against Knight. Harden kicks to Freak. Shot clock at 5. Here's the floater. No good. And Phoenix will come the other way. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
Their last game against this squad, they won out thanks to some big contributions from the bench.
A total team effort, and I think the starters enjoyed the chance to be able to step back and relax and enjoy how the bench played. They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Passes it to Montiunas. Dishes to Harden. Freak with it. 35 points for him last game against Portland.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively, also doing a great job. A couple blocks in that game as well.
Now here's Bledsoe. Following the miss by Freak. Deflects the pass. To the paint.
What?
Here is Knight. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. With the teardrop, and it's sent back by Howard.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Freak gets to a reset. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
So can I believe I got this much of the B-. It's my grade.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Capella's checked in. Brewer comes in. And it's the Rockets with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And what a heck of a performance for them, particularly offensively. I mean, there were stretches of that game where everything seemed to be falling.
Ball movement was superb, majestic, and they got good shots and they made them. So it wasn't a surprise, but the ball movement was the key.
Freak, he's in at the point. Montiunas out there with Mo Harkless. Then it's Thornton, and it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Trail Blazers delivered quite a performance. He ended up with 35 points, and along with what he did on the offense, he had a great game in all facets, and his coach called it a complete game of basketball. High praise to be sure, guys.
Interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for a whole bit. He's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
Here's Freak after the basket by Larry Sanders. Thornton passes to Freak. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still,
very great
it
on
only
D.
counts for 2. 2 is all.
But it's gonna have to work.
Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Bledsoe comes over to help.
Wow. That just ain't my game.
He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. The 2K leaderboard is on the screen now to reveal the dominant scorers in the NBA over the last month. Freak, 3rd.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
Trevor Ariza's checked in for Houston. Harden comes in for Marcus Thornton. And the Suns also making a change. Warren's checked in. It's Harden with the drive. And the layup's good off the glass. Harden's got his second bucket.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Here's Bledsoe. James Harden picking up that last basket. And it's Sanders with the finish.
Kev, he came out of nowhere to slam that one back in.
Well, that's making him pay for letting him get his hands on that rebound.
Yeah, is it ever? I mean, I doubt we'll see them make that mistake again.
Now here's Freak. 8 points for him. Moniunas in the post. And that one's good. Moniunas has got 4 points in the quarter.
If you battle for the offense... to rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Shot by Mayo is no good. Rockets have gone
Shot by Mayo.
Harden kicks to Freak. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And it's Capella missing. The Suns trailing. Outside Mayo. Over to the wing. The shot by Bledsoe. Nobody around. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Houston making some changes. And a pretty tough. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. And on the floor for Jeff Hornacek starting the second half. Bledsoe and Knight at the backcourt. Marquis Morris is out there with Sanders. And it's Warren in at the 3. And here's Morris for 3. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Knight's got 3 assists tonight.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
Now, here's Howard. Howard setting the pick for Ariza. A second chance effort, and the rejection by Sanders. Knight kicks to Morris. Sanders against Howard. For the lead, Sanders' shot is off. The Rockets shooting well. They're at 45%. Howard with it, and it's Knight picking him up. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Puts it up from 12, and it comes off the front of the rim.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Feeds to Morris. Bledsoe for 3. The Rockets pull it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And the foul called on Brandon Knight. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Now here's Freak. 8 points for him.
What?
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And Bledsoe, here we go. That gives them the lead. Bledsoe's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Freak dishes to Moniunas. Harden the pass to Freak. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 5 assists tonight.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Sanders' shot is off.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
Freak kicks to Harden. Inside, Moniunas. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
This is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Here's Harden. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup. Harden's got 8.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Sanders with the ball. Out defended by Freak. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. The Suns shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he makes the first. And the Rockets making a change here. Capella's checked in. He's off on the second. Houston in the lead. Harden outside. Pass to Freak. Launches it. Can't hit. Now the Suns take it the other way. And here's Bledsoe. He has 5. Here's Warren. No good. Good D by Ariza.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Here's Capella. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Ariza goes in. A nice shot by Howard. And the Rockets lead by 3.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
And it's sent back by Howard. Ariza kicks to Harden. The pass to Capella. Got a piece of it. Now here's Bledsoe. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. Here's Harden. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. And it's a 5-point Houston lead. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Houston.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
You know, whatever they chopped it up about during the break, it's worked. I mean, they've really been excellent in their execution since halftime.
Houston making some changes. Corey Brewer's checked in for a reason. Suns trail by 5. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. So on the floor for Houston. Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Horton out there with Montejunas. Then it's Lawson. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. Here's the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Warren kicks tonight. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Whoa,
Knight's got
man.
the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the Suns. Freak with it, and it's Knight picking him up. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
It's been a nice game for Freak. 12 points and 2 steals as well. Whether it's making the tough pass or coming up with the steal, he's been able to do it.
You're right on with that. He's had a great feel, really, for his teammates as well as the opponent.
The Rockets making a switch here. Harden's checked in. Eric Bledsoe's checked in for Phoenix. Now, here's Warren. He dishes it to Sanders. There's the feed to Aminu. Knight on the wing to tie it up. Again, the miss by Knight. Rockets leading by 3. Lawson kicks to Freak. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. They'd be much better off making him go to the line.
Trevor Ariza's checked in for Ty Lawson.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Now, here is Knight to the inside. And Warren with the basket on the assist by Knight.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Freak with it. He's guarded by Knight. Pass to Freak. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. It goes on Brandon Knight.
Shooting for Houston.
Free throw good. Freak.
2 shots.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Suns trail by 4. Bledsoe dishes to Warren. Sanders with a screen on Ariza. And it's Aminu in the corner. And it's Freak with the
that shot next time he takes it.
Kicks it to Harden. Offensive rebound. Freak. Some solid defense from Knight.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Bledsoe with it. And it's Harden picking him up. Here's Aminu. And the 3 off target. Rockets leading by 4. Freak with it. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
That was kind of weird.
And that's 18 points for Freak. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thank you, guys. I had a chance to find out what Jeff Hornacek was discussing with his players. He said, no time to waste, fellas. We've got to pick it up right now if we're going to make a comeback and try to win this thing. Let's go all out. Back to you.
Puts it up from 17. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Bledsoe passes to Warren. Bledsoe with it. And it's Harden picking him up. Warren kicks to Knight. From deep. Shot misses. Excellent D there from Freak.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Inside. It's stolen by Aminu. And here's the fast break. Knight leading the way. That one goes. Count it.
Such a huge play, guys. I mean, that's a 4-point swing possible. Tremendous steal and conversion right there.
And with the game literally hanging in the balance of the Snyder, that's where momentum can become a game changer.
Howard's checked in for Houston. And Phoenix also making a switch. Morris is checked in for Al-Farouq Aminu. Here's Freak. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Freak's got 12 points in just the second half. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Back to Bledsoe. Launches a 3. The rebound by Harden.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, if they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Now, Freak following the 3-point attempt by Eric Bledsoe. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Freak. It's hauled in by the Suns. Sanders has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin. He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Harden kicks to Freak. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 7th assist in the game.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Houston making a switch. Lawson's checked in.
Lawson.
Over in the corner, Warren. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Left side, Knight. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Knight's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, nothing was going down for him in the first half. But since the break, he's been on target.
Leaves the dishes to Freak. Lost in the basket, Freak. Some solid defense from Knight.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
There's a minute left in the fourth quarter of this one. To the middle, Sanders. And the officials whistle a foul on his shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. The free throw drops for Larry Sanders.
Just what the doctor prescribed. The hoop and the harm, and he makes good on the free throw.
Lawson kicks the free. The shot is off. Some solid defense from Knight. And here's the fast break. Knight leading the way. And Sanders kicks to Morris. And no good. And a chance to take the lead. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
No, I think that's probably a smart move.
I think so too. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Yes!
As clutch a shot as I have ever seen.
Posterize a player who posterized you.
All right, Houston, coming up the court on your own Rockets Power Dancer. Give it up.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Knight wide open. Can't get the three to fall. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Oh, really? 12-team timeout. Game is almost over. They lose. Come on.
With those freebies.
Execution, fellas. Do your job. Freak, you're our leader out there. Execute.
Eunice against Morris. Fires from the corner. Sinks it.
Man.
Here is Lawson. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
What? What?
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
Well, he reminded us all of how dangerous he is as a slasher.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.
the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. And tonight, it'll be the Houston Rockets going up against the Miami Heat. Looking at Miami, they've gone 4-1 over the last 5, playing pretty well, and they're looking to build on that tonight. And for all those teams that have wrapped up playoff spots, Shaq, what can we expect from them strategically here at the end of the regular season?